Introducing On the Horizon, a podcast by Horizon Resources Cooperative, supporting farmers and ranchers across northwest North Dakota and northeast Montana. Join host Levi Hall as he engages with agronomy experts, grain traders, and community leaders, sharing insights to help you make confident, informed decisions for your operations. From market trends to practical advice, we bring you the conversations that matter.
Welcome back to another episode of On the Horizon. This week, we have the FFA members from Williston FFA chapter here in the house, and we go over next week's National FFA Week. So we give a rundown of some of the things they've done recently, including a trip to Denver for the National Western Stock Show. And then we talk a little bit about the upcoming National FFA Week schedule for the youth. And then we also touch on the first annual hired hand auction. If you've never heard of a hired hand auction, I encourage you to take a listen all the way to the end of this episode. It's going to be a great opportunity. I will be there in the stands, and I hope to see you there. Enjoy the show.
At Horizon Resources, we're cultivating the next generation of agricultural leaders through the Grow Internship Program. Guided real-world opportunities in work. This is your chance to gain hands-on experience in agronomy, grain marketing, and more. Work side by side with mentors, learn from industry leaders, and prepare for a rewarding career. Applications are open now. Visit horizonresources.coop to learn more and apply today.
Welcome back to another episode of On the Horizon. This week, we have three members of the Williston FFA chapter back with us, and we'll go around the horn here and do a little bit of introductions. So, Palin, why don't you kick us off?
I'm Palin. I'm a Williston FFA member, and I show market steers.
You do livestock judging?
Oh, I do livestock judging too.
Yeah, awesome.
I'm Zarin Amble. I've been in FFA for 2 years, and I'm a junior.
I'm Sailor Atkins. I am the reporter for FFA, and I've been in it for 2 years.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys so much for coming over here and talking to us. It's we're coming up next week is National FFA Week, February 17th to the 21st, and we're going to talk about that a little bit today. But first, I understand you guys just got back from the National Western Stock Show.
Yes, we did.
Zarin, you were there, were you not?
Yep.
And so what all did you guys do down there?
So first we went to the vendor show at National Western Stock Show. Then we saw the Colorado Against the World rodeo. We went to the semifinals and the finals. And then we went to Casa Bonitas. That was really cool with cliff divers and things. And then went to a Horsetooth Reservoir. That's over by Fort Collins. That's really pretty, sight to see.
Sure. So the National Western Stock Show, for those of our listeners that don't know what it is, why don't you tell a little bit about what is the National Western Stock Show?
National Western Stock Show goes on every year. I think it's gone on for 50-something years, 60.
A long time.
Definitely. So there's vendors every year. Most of the people have been there for years, so they're grandfathered in, as some would say, because I talked to a lot of vendors over down there, and all the 4-H groups and FFA groups from across the country can go and compete at a national level, and that's really interesting.
So you guys competed. What kind of classes were you competing in?
We did horse judging.
Okay.
There was 6 quarter horse classes and 4 halter classes.
Gotcha. So when you're judging those classes, what are you looking for? What are you judging?
You look at the muscling on the horses and how they walk, because if they're bow-legged and walk crooked, you mark off points, and then you judge. There's always categories of 4.
Awesome. So did we have any highlights from the trip?
I think just hanging out in our rooms at the hotel, because there was a game room.
Yeah.
We were playing pool most of the time we were there.
Sure.
That was really fun.
Yeah. And you guys placed at the National Western Stock Show. How did you guys do?
We got 9th overall in the nation.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
That's really exciting. So you guys had a very generous sponsor that helped you guys out with your travel. I understand you wanted to give them a little shout out.
Yep. I'd like to shout out the American Legion for giving us a $5,000 grant to go towards that trip.
Yeah, that was very generous, a phenomenal organization, super supportive of the 4-H and FFA and just youth in this community. So really big fan of everything that the American Legion is doing. And you guys are always looking for sponsors, whether it's, livestock judging, all those types of trips. How does somebody get in touch with you guys if they're interested in becoming a sponsor?
You could contact any FFA member, any of us, or Celie Daniels. And if you need to get in touch, her email is seely.daniels@willistonschools.org. You have to email her.
Awesome. Yeah. So if you're interested in being a sponsor, helping some of these youth attend these events, we're coming up on livestock judging season, crops judging season, and egg sales. Those three always kind of compete this time of year and conclude in March. So if you're interested in helping these youth out and getting to and from these events, reach out to Mrs. Daniels. We'd love to have you be a sponsor. Next, like I said, National FFA Week is coming up. So I understand we wanted to talk a little bit about what's going on for National FFA Week.
So Monday we don't have any school, but the Tuesday,
because of President's Day,
yes.
Right? Yep.
So Tuesday we have degree day. So you'll get your hand painted and you'll put it on the wall of the new CTE building. You'll get your green hand, chapter, state, and none of us are getting our nationals this year. And then Wednesday we're doing our petting farm. It's our annual petting farm. We do it at the college every year.
Let's back up first, Palin. So let's talk a little bit about what is a green hand degree, a chapter degree, state degree, and American degree.
So the first degree you could possibly get would be your discovery degree, which you'd get in 8th grade. And because this is the Williston High School, none of us are in 8th grade. But your green hand is the one you would get your first year in an ag class. Your chapter is your second year. State is your 3rd or 4th. And then national, you could get your 4th year.
Sure. Okay. So if you have any of those degrees, and there's certain requirements that go with each of them, you have to put in a certain amount of record keeping, stuff like that. But yeah, I actually am an American degree holder. So that's something I'm very proud of. I should dig my pin out, but
You should.
yeah. Okay. So Palin, what's happening on Tuesday?
Okay, so Tuesday is the National Degree Hand Day, so we'll paint our hands
That's right. Yep.
and put them on the
no
wall.
Monday.
Yep.
Okay. And then Wednesday?
Wednesday is our petting farm that we do every year at the college, and we just bring in a lot of our animals. A lot of the kids bring them in, and we teach little kids about them. They come in from all the elementary schools, and they spend like an hour, and they learn about the animals, and then they head back to school. So
tell me a little bit, if I'm a parent out here, and I'm listening to this podcast and I want to know, what are you guys going to be teaching about the animals? Is it just that the pig says oink, or what kind of depth are you going into?
We're going over it. Like, this is where this animal comes from, and this is how this animal will impact your life. Like, yeah, it does say oink, but it also is so important to you, even though you may have never seen it.
Sure. They say the average American is 3 generations removed from the farm. So it's a great opportunity if you aren't involved on a farm or maybe are distantly involved with the operation. It's a great opportunity to come meet the people that are helping promote the industry that's feeding your family.
Yeah, and every year these kids are so happy to see it. Like, they get so excited. Some of them do get a little scared, but they always end up enjoying it.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so Thursday, what's going on Thursday?
So Thursday is our safety day, but unfortunately Acme Tools they're busy during Thursday, so we'll be setting up a different time with them sometime in the next month, but we're doing something for safety day.
So you'll be doing some type of farm safety on Thursday.
Yes.
Not sure what it looks like yet, but there will be some type of farm safety. Is that strictly for Williston High students?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Exciting. Okay. And then Friday, how you wrapping the week up?
And then we'll have our staff breakfast. We do it every year. All the kids come in, we bring stuff, and we cook for the teachers.
Gotcha. So what are you cooking for the teachers this year?
Eggs, sausage, bacon, and then we'll have juice.
Gotcha. I might have to go interview for a job
pancakes.
that day. Just go pretend to be a teacher that
or
day.
Just come
yeah. No, that sounds great. So are you guys doing any dress up days this year?
Yes. So on the first day, we're doing America Day. So you'll wear your red, white, and blue. And then Wednesday, we're doing Gone Hunting. So you'll wear camo. Thursday is Farm City, Country versus Country Club. And then Friday, the cows got out. So you'll wear your pajamas and boots.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, awesome. Well, that's going to be a lot of fun. And again, those dates are the 17th to the 21st of February,
Yes.
National FFA week. Always a great week and just a wonderful organization. I can't say enough good things about. And then, so April 10th, coming up towards the end of the year, we're doing a hired hand auction and spaghetti dinner. Why don't you tell me about that a little bit?
Yeah, so that will be on April 10th at the high school in the commons, so in the cafeteria area. Dinner starts at 6 o'clock, spaghetti dinner, and then the auction starts at 6:30. We are still looking for an auctioneer.
Okay.
And then they're auctioning on us FFA members. Will be sold in pairs. They have us for 8 hours, but they have a whole year to use us. So from April 10th, 2025 to April 10th, 2026, they'll be able to use us for 8 hours in total. There will also be a silent auction with donated items.
So have any of you participated in this hired hand auction before?
No.
No? Okay.
Yeah, this is the first time we're doing this. We want to
Really?
kind of make it an annual thing as best as we can. It'll be good fundraising and stuff like that. But this is the first time that we've decided to do it.
Yeah. So I was in, when I was in FFA, we did it right as I was kind of a junior, senior. And so it was some of the first times that we did it. But yeah, so if you have April 10th is perfect time because the snow is going to be melted. So it's great for all those jobs of, raking up the lawn and cleaning it up from the dogs all winter, or whether you have some fence that needs to be stretched or pulled tight or whatever it is, any type of around the yard type of thing. If you have some pesky job that you need done, this is a great opportunity to come. I don't know. We should incorporate like an NFL combine or something so we know how strong you guys are and how fast you are beforehand too. But no, it's a great opportunity. If you have any type of spring cleanup, I already added it to my calendar. I plan to come. I have a few jobs where I'm like, man, I just don't really want to mess with some of this stuff. So this will be the perfect opportunity to try and get some help to get it done. So again, that's April 10th up at the high school, $10 to get in, and spaghetti dinner. And it goes to the Williston FFA chapter, correct?
Yes.
Awesome. So anything else that we got to cover? We got a lot going on right now. Anything else going on?
I think that's about it.
Awesome. Well, the spring banquet will be coming up also. We don't have a date for that yet, but we will be in touch on that. We'll let everybody know. Follow Williston FFA is on Facebook, correct?
Yes.
Yep. So give them a follow. And support your FFA chapter, support your FFA members. These people are the future of agriculture here in Williams County. So get out, get to know them, and thank you guys so much for coming on the podcast.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for tuning in to On the Horizon. If our conversation today sparked your interest, make sure to subscribe to our podcast on your favorite platform. Stay connected by following @Horizon Resources Co-op on Facebook and Instagram, and explore the world of agriculture with us. We're excited to continue bringing you real conversations with Horizon Resources industry partners, member owners, and employees, discovering more about your local neighbors and community friends. Until next time, keep looking towards the horizon.
Horizon Resources, solutions for your success.
This podcast is for informational purposes only and is not to be used or considered as an offer or a solicitation to buy or sell commodities. Horizon Resources does not make any representation, warranty, or guarantee as to the completeness, accuracy, timeliness, or suitability of any information contained within any part of this podcast. Horizon Resources does not accept any liability for any loss or damage, including without limitation loss of profit, which may arise directly or indirectly from use or reliance on such information. Whilst the information provided has been obtained from sources believed to be reliable, Horizon Resources does not attest to its accuracy or completeness. Horizon Resources reserves the right to change any source without restriction or notice. The information herein is indicative only and is subject to change.